would you answer this question? Why is it so hard to stop smoking? You might say, because I just need the nicotine. Or you might say, because it's just a habit that I can't break. You probably wouldn't say, because I have the self-image of a smoker. What does the self-image of a smoker mean anyway? And what's it have to do with quitting smoking? Well, let's break it down. When someone stops smoking, they can see themselves in one of two ways. 1. A smoker who is not smoking. 2. A non-smoker where smoking is not an option in any situation. Think about it. If you see yourself as a smoker, even after you quit, smoking is always an option. When smokers get stressed or bored, they reach for a cigarette. That's what smokers do. If you see yourself as a non-smoker, smoking is simply not an option in any situation. When non-smokers are stressed or bored, they do not even consider cigarettes as a way to deal with it. They do something else. That's what self-image is about. For quitting smoking, you don't usually hear much, if anything, about self-image. You've probably heard about quitting aids, like nicotine patches or stop smoking pills, to help keep withdrawal symptoms away. Symptoms like feeling irritable or having strong cravings. Or maybe you've heard about making a quit plan, coming up with things to do instead of smoking when you have a craving, like chewing on toothpicks or deep breathing. These are all things that can help you quit. But one thing is missing. What is it? A change of self-image is missing. It's not surprising, actually. Changing your self-image to quit smoking is not something most people know about. And even if you know about it, it can be hard, especially if you've smoked for many years. Changing your self-image is not the same thing as putting on a nicotine patch or chewing on toothpicks. It means having to think actively about self-image while quitting, specifically thinking like a non-smoker. If you think like a smoker after you quit, it will be harder to stay away from cigarettes. Instead, try to think like a non-smoker. Here are some examples of how to change your thinking from smoker to non-smoker. If I think like a smoker, I say to myself, smoking once in a while is no big deal. If I think like a non-smoker, I say to myself, smoking is not an option, period. If I think like a smoker, I think that cigarettes help me and calm me down. If I think like a non-smoker, I tell myself there are healthier ways to calm down and that cigarettes are harmful. Seeing yourself as a non-smoker takes time. It will take a while for your mind to catch up with your body. In other words, you will be doing the behaviors of a non-smoker before you actually feel like one. But you will get there. Quitting smoking is a big change. Give yourself credit and be patient.